So this next clutch is a collaboration with Mlllz from the Reptile pit. Years ago he proved out a gene that he calls the Milky. It looks like calico, it looks like sugar. The head markings are different, the body markings are different, and it behaves in a different way. The white, you only get white marks and the white colouring within the alien heads, never outside of it. So that there are subtle differences to the sugar and the calico. They could turn out to be the same gene, we don't know yet. But I've done some interesting work with it and I've made some amazing looking animals. So this time I've got a 2 kilo pastel Milky 100% het clown, and I've put her back to a Milky 100% het clown, and I wasn't sure that they locked. There were marks in the newspaper to indicate that they had, but I wasn't sure, so I've backed it up with a blackhead pastel clown that I think is also heterodyxanthic, because I mean I won't find out then if there's a super Milky, but blackhead Milkies would be awesome. So anyway, without further ado, stop waffling and go and cut these eggs. So here they are. This is the Milky clutch, not due till the 24th of the 9th. Today is the 18th of the 9th, and as you can see, that one and that one have begun pipping. That one actually had pipped, but I started to cut it and realised I didn't turn my camera on, so I actually put my scissors through the pippage. The first animal, oh, it's a blackhead clown. Okay, so the breeding of this was Milky het clown to pastel Milky het clown and blackhead query heterodyxanthic pastel clown, and clearly from that first egg, I'll show it again in a minute. I didn't really show it very long, did I? There we have, wow. So there we've got a pastel blackhead het clown. It's quite a lot of white up the sides, but it doesn't look like a Milky to me. So that's pastel blackhead het clown. This one I'll just show you again. It's definitely actually, it's a very pale looking blackhead clown. If it is a blackhead clown, it's definitely a clown of some description. I might have been a bit premature on the blackhead part. Actually, it might just be a clown, just be a standard clown, but it's a bit dark for a normal clown. We'll see when it's out of the egg. And this one is a huge egg. And I've actually made Milky Clowns, so I know that's not a Milky Clown because I saw it straight away as soon as it came out of the egg. That's a blackhead. So that'll be a blackhead 100% het clown. That is a huge baby. It's a really big baby. So I've got 2 more chances to hit a Milky here, which is interesting because it was Milky to Milky, so should really hit 1 or 2. Oh, that looks like a super pastel clown of some description. I'm actually going to say that's a super pastel blackhead clown. Still, I don't see any Milky. I'm going to say that's a super pastel blackhead clown. I've hatched enough of them to realise what they are now. So this is the last chance really, unless this is going to be one of those cases where the Milky comes on in later. You could tell that the last Milky clown I hatched was actually a Milky straight away, but as it's developed, the Milky markings on it have got a lot more. In fact, what I should probably do I'll show you a Milky Clown in a minute. This is my last chance of hitting one. Oh, and that's an jeez, can't really complain about this clutch whatsoever, because there's loads of blackheads in it, but there is a proper blackhead clown. So that one, I'm not really entirely sure what that is. That's really odd. So I didn't mean to poke you, little snake. That is absolutely stunning. That is a really nice example of a blackhead, but I can't see any white in it. And that one is just all looks like a super pastel, but it's very washed out. I'm not entirely sure what that one is. Yeah, and that one is definitely a blackhead. Definitely a blackhead clown. And these guys are around about 5 or 6 days early, so interesting. So this is a Milky Clown that I made last year, and she is actually similar to that, the colouring on that first egg on her back and that. I'd have to go back and have a look through my videos and see how much of this white she had when she first hatched. So let me show you the two Milkies out of the clutch, the other two. So this is a Milky Clown, and the white bits normally go up the sides where there's alien heads and things, but because obviously this is a clown, you don't get a lot of alien heads in it, so the Milky Clown's a little bit of a disappointment, I would say, really. I mean, it is white up the sides, but it's not a lot. So this is a little clown. It hasn't shed yet. This was a how lovely. This was a tiny little clown, and when she first hatched, the beautiful colour of her eyes. I couldn't tell. They look red to me, but well, don't quote me. You know, as she's getting older, then she's getting more and more of the milky effect down the sides. Really beautiful animal. Look at that. Stunning. While we're talking about Milky, it'd be really rude to not get this girl out. So this is a Milky spot nose female 100% het clown, and although she looks amazing, she's actually deeply in shed. So this girl, when she's shed, is absolutely awesome. She's amazing. She's a bit smaller than her sister, but she's getting there. She's probably knocking on around about the kilo mark. She's not as good a feeder as the other one, but look at that. Absolutely stunning animal. I love this girl. I can't wait to produce some clowns out of her. So here they are, all shed off. Don't know where to start really. They're all nice. So start with this, which I think is a het red exemplar blackhead. So obviously the clown that I used in this is het red exemplar. I think we've finally proven out. I've got a blackhead that I've doubted, or I didn't doubt, I suspected that he was het red exemplar, and he's proven out. So this is a blackhead het red exemplar. It's not a Milky, it's the wrong colour, and that is a little boy. It's also a het clown, obviously. So then the next one is this is a blackhead pastel. Don't know about het red exemplar. I don't think so. It wouldn't be silvery if it was het red exemplar. It's got huge amounts of ringer gene in it. Could actually be a super pastel, I guess, because there was pastel on both sides, so it could be a super pastel. So it could be a super pastel blackhead, 100% het clown. Don't think either that's going to be a Milky either, because I've hatched Milky Clowns before. That's a little male as well. I've hatched Milky Clowns before, and they're a different colour, and you'll see why I say that in a minute. So the next one, this one, I'll leave that to last. So this one is definitely a Milky Clown. It's got this really weird, it's a very, very different colour from a normal clown, and this isn't actually a normal clown at all. Actually, this is a het red exemplar, but it's different colour from a het red exemplar. See all this like blushing and that coming up the sides. This is going to change as it sheds and grows. This is going to be a Milky. I will do an update video on that. Actually, I'll do an update video on the female that I did last year, I made last year. I'll show you what the difference, but I know from experience that this is going to be a milky. So het red xanthic milky clown, and it's another bloody male. Woo! Who needs a wee? Well, that was a big wee. How nice. So there we go, we free. So this guy is also, I say guy, I'm hoping it's a girl, is also going to be a milky. You can see the difference in the colour that from a normal clown. You've got the white inside the fingers. This animal is definitely going to be a milky. It's going to develop the milky markings. In a year's time I'll do an update video and you'll see the difference between now and then. This is a really nice blackhead. I don't think it's a het red xanthic. I'm just going to say it's a blackhead clown, blackhead milky clown. Look at that head. Synonymous with the blackheads is these two little dashes at the back of their heads. Nearly every blackhead clown I've hatched has got those on it. Really nice animal. I'm hoping that's a female. Everything else has been male so far. It's a bloody male. What's the chances? So bash the camera. It's 4 out of 4 males. It's very unusual for my incubator to produce that many males. Now this one, I'm looking at how silver it is. I'm gonna guess that is a blackhead pastel het red xanthic, possibly milky as well. It's a very weird colour for. I've hatched pastel blackheads and I've hatched pastel het red xanthic blackheads and lots of pastel clowns, and this is nothing like any of them I've ever produced. So I'm going to say that this is probably going to be a milky as well, but we'll have to wait and see. Absolutely stunning. This is weird, some weird. See these markings in the back here make me think it's het red xanthic, apart from the colour as well. And maybe the weird colour is down to milky, so we'll find out as it develops, if it starts to get any white patches. And again, it's a bloody male. So that, I mean, I should go and buy a lottery ticket. The odds of producing 5 animals of the same sex from one clutch is higher than some of the odds of hitting whatever it is I've been trying to hit. So there you go, really nice clutch. Bit annoyed that there's no females, but I've got a milky female clown and I've got a pastel milky het clown female, so this boy, once he starts to develop some markings, can go to her. So there we go, stunning looking clutch. So there we go. What's the chances of getting a clutch with all males in it? I think the odds of that are ridiculously high, and maybe I should go out and buy a lottery ticket. It's not really a big deal, as I said, from the 2 girls that I've shown you. I've got the ability to do blackhead milky clown to milky clown and pastel milky clown. So if I get that boy grown up within a year, by the time those girls are ready, I'll be able to have a go at blackhead super milky clowns, if there's such a thing as a super milky. If it goes along the lines of the sugar and the calico, then I doubt there will be, but we don't know. We haven't done milky to milky yet. And the milky, as you saw with that spot nose milky het clown, the expression can be phenomenal. It's amazing, and you know, there's work to be done with it. If it does turn out to be another sugar or another calico, then so be it. But you know, until I've tested and we've made sure there isn't a super, we won't know, and nobody can say for sure that there isn't going to be one. So there you go, quite an exciting clutch. I can't wait to see these guys colouring up. They will colour up as the ones did that I showed you there. The clown, the female clown I showed you, when she was hatched, there wasn't a single bit of white on her. So and each shed she's getting more and more on her. And I'm confident that the het red xanthic clown, which is a male, and the blackhead clown, which was also a male, blackhead het red xanthic, will both develop the milky markings. The other one, the really weird looking pastel silvery coloured one, I'm guessing that probably will as well, but I'm not so confident on that one. Anyway, so there you go. If you enjoyed my video, please tick like. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate you subscribing, and stay safe out there.